Hey guys, welcome back to iambraidgirl, and today's video is going to be some tips and advice if you are wanting to dye or color your hair, because it is a very scary thing to do to your hair because it's semi-permanent sometimes and you just don't know if it's gonna look right, all these kinds of questions. And so I will be kind of walking you through some steps of if you are thinking about dyeing your hair, because I have dyed my hair a couple times, so I'm just going to give you some of my advice that I think can help you with all these decisions. Before I forget, don't forget to click that like button if you are thinking about dyeing your hair, or if you just think it's cool when people dye their hair. And also, if you want to see my face again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. Okay, so I have a little list here of different things you should think about before even dyeing your hair, because it is kind of a big decision to some people. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Before you begin any of these steps, if you are around my age or maybe older or younger, or live with your parents, or just get parents' permission. Don't go dyeing your hair after this video. Just make sure you get the stamp of approval from whoever you might need that stamp of approval from. I don't know if you're an adult, obviously you can dye your hair if you want, or maybe you can't, I'm not sure. Just make sure, don't go dyeing your hair and blame me if it goes wrong, okay? Basically. Okay, tip 1 is the cost. What I recommend is getting it professionally done, because that is when you get the best results, and it looks the way, words are so hard, and oh my gosh. I would get it professionally done because then you get the results you want, it looks the way you want it to, and I just think it goes a lot smoother if you get it professionally done, because the person knows what they're doing. And that sometimes can be very costly if you get it professionally done, but it's kind of worth it because you're kind of doing this to your whole head. So if I weren't paying a lot of money, I'd be kind of scared of what I'd be doing to my hair with such a low cost. So cost is something to keep in mind of when you are dyeing your hair. Yeah. Tip number 2 is maintenance. And maintenance is something that I never really thought about when I dyed my hair pink. And so yes, I did dye my hair pink about a month ago. I'll insert some pictures here. And I dyed it because, you know, why not? I never really thought about how different it would be taking care of blonde hair rather than hot pink hair, trying to keep the color and washing your hair a certain way and all this different stuff. It's not terrible, but it is something a little different probably than your normal hair routine, and so that is something just I would keep in mind of when thinking about dyeing your hair. Tip number 3 is what color. Me going into dyeing my hair pink, I already knew pink was going to be the color. I just didn't know what shade, but I knew it was going to be pink. Some of you, if you are thinking about dyeing your hair, might not know what color at all. Maybe red, maybe pink, maybe green, maybe mint, turquoise, all these different colors. It's kind of overwhelming, but once you narrow it, or lavender. Lavender is a good color. But once you narrow it down to one color and just focus on the shades of that color, it becomes a lot less stressful. What I did is I went on Pinterest and created a board just for the hair color and stuff, and just pinned a bunch of pictures that I thought I liked and showed them to my hairdresser, so on and so forth. Tip number 4 is get it professionally done. I already kind of mentioned this in the earlier steps, but I strongly encourage you to get it professionally done, especially if you have brunette hair and you're gonna have to be dyeing it a bleach color in order to get to that vibrant color. Bleach really damages your hair, and you want to make sure you're using the right products where it's not hurting your hair way more than it needs to be. So that's why getting it professionally done, they use the right products and all this different stuff to make sure your hair is not going to break even though you're bleaching your hair. Do whatever you feel like. Maybe your mom is a hairdresser and she can do it at home. That is all you. I can't say what you can and cannot do, but this is just what I think. I think you should get it professionally done, but do whatever you want. And the last tip would be tip number 5, and that tip is just go for it. If you're thinking about it a lot, it's always on your mind, just go for it. Have fun with it. Worst case scenario is that you get stuck with this color until it fades or washes out or whatever. If you do have blonde hair, it will fade, just so you know. I thought once I was gonna dye my hair pink, I thought it was gonna stay pink for like until my hair like grows out and like it gets cut and stuff. No, it fades, obviously. But yeah, I think you should just have fun with your hair, and I don't think there should be any limit to what you could do with your hair, because it is supposed to express yourself. That sounds like really like hippie vibes over here. But yeah, just do whatever you want. It's your hair, unless your mom says you definitely cannot dye your hair, then I'm sorry. But yeah, so that is all of my tips. I hope you guys found this video useful. If some of you are thinking about dyeing your hair a different color, I hope my advice kind of walked you through some steps of maybe you haven't thought about before. Just remember that this is advice from my personal experience. Your experience may be way different from mine. This is off of what I know from experience of dyeing my hair pink. So yeah, just throwing that out there. If you like this video, again, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!